only a day after India and China agreed to an expeditious disengagement of troops in a disputed Himalayan border region. The Chinese People's Liberation Army PLA has warned its neighbor to take lessons from the standoff, which lasted more than 2 months. Both countries' foreign ministries announced on Monday that their troops had withdrawn from the Doklam Plateau following diplomatic talks. The Chinese military will remain vigilant and firmly defend its national territory and sovereignty following the military standoff between China and India, said senior People's Liberation Army PLA Colonel Wu Qian in a statement, as quoted by NDTV. See also, despite border tension, Indian consumers prefer Chinese goods. We remind India to draw lessons from the standoff, abide by established treaties and the basic principles of international law, and work together with China to safeguard peace and stability along the border and promote the healthy development of the two militaries, Wu said. The decision comes ahead of a summit of the BRICS nations, a grouping that also includes Brazil, Russia and South Africa, in China beginning on Sunday, which Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to attend. In recent weeks, India and China have maintained diplomatic communication in respect of the incident at Doklam, the Indian Foreign Ministry said in a statement. On this basis, expeditious disengagement of border personnel at the face-off site at Doklam has been agreed to and is ongoing. Doklam Plateau is a 269 square km plateau in Bhutan, which overlooks the strategic Chumbi Valley. Source: IAS Parliament. It did not offer more details of the terms of disengagement from the area, which had raised fears of a wider conflict between the Asian giants who fought a brief border war in 1962. China said Indian troops had withdrawn from the remote area in the eastern Himalayas. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hua Chunying said Chinese troops would continue to patrol the Doklam region. See also, hugs and handshakes aside, Trump and Modi's strategies are likely to fail. China will continue to exercise sovereignty rights to protect territorial sovereignty in accordance with the rules of the historical boundary, she said. The Chinese Defense Ministry said its troops would remain on a state of alert. The world is not peaceful, and peace needs to be safeguarded. The Chinese military has the confidence and the ability to protect the country's sovereignty, security and development interests, added Wu. Smooth summit. The trouble started in June when India sent troops to stop China building a road in the Doklam area, which is remote, uninhabited territory claimed by both China and Bhutan. India said it sent its troops because Chinese military activity there was a threat to the security of its own northeast region. But China has said India had no role to play in the area and insisted it withdraw unilaterally or face the prospect of an escalation. Chinese state media had warned India of a fate worse than its crushing defeat in the war in 1962. Indian political commentator Shekhar Gupta said there was too much at stake for the two countries to fight over a small piece of territory. Hopefully, Doklam is a new chapter in India-China relations. Too much at stake for both big powers to let legacy real estate issues linger, he said in a Twitter post. See also, fears grow as China, India remain locked in bitter dispute over Doklam Plateau. A strongly worded opinion piece was published in the state-run China Daily on Monday, accusing India of bullying Bhutan. Opinion: India stands to face retribution. It's only a matter of time. https://t.kokoi3bklimpic.twitter.com ilki84db, China. Daily at China Daily USA, August 28, 2017. Instead of safeguarding Bhutan's national security, India is actually bullying the tiny country, as Bhutan doesn't seem to have sought India's help, it argued. As such, India is taking advantage of Bhutan, in order to assert itself as a regional superpower. India and China have been unable to settle the 3,500 kilometers frontier, and large parts of territory are claimed by both sides. Lin Min Wang, an India expert and the deputy director of the Center for South Asia Studies at China's Fudan University, said the détente would ensure a smooth BRICS meeting. Both sides should be happy. Modi is also happy. They can conduct a meeting smoothly and naturally. If there was still a standoff, how could they meet? Additional reporting by Reuters.